Well, what is up, guys? We are at a spot that you might recognize. This spot right here is where Amanda dug the CSA button. Right here behind me is the remains to a chimney, pile of bricks and rocks. There's some flowers coming up. I think the blooms are already gone. Some daffodils, I'd imagine. But yeah, we found some Civil War stuff here, some home site stuff here, and we're going to try to find another home site. There's supposed to be one close to here. We've been here 10 times and still haven't been able to find it. But if anybody finds anything cool, I'll turn it on. This is a good place to social distance yourself. We're about a mile and a half off the road. We're about a mile and a half from the nearest road, so all you're going to hear are those damn airplanes. Alright, so we have a Confederate relic, which is what we're here for.
They come out of the hole like this, and it looks like it's iron.
Okay.
Look, no, because all the ones that I ever dug didn't have that shank, right? But it feels like it. So I flipped it, and my toothbrush for some reason is wet, and I hit it one time, and you can see the eye coming through. I've never dug one like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna touch it no more, but
How
I see
about
the
them
eye.
apples?
Thanks, man. Dude, 13, 14.
Really?
I thought it was gonna be a head stamp. It was reading 4 inches. I'm out here just digging what I can.
That is sweet.
That's what we're after.
Right on, man.
Thanks, man.
That made the trip worth it, eh?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
That one's in a good position for you to preserve and clean up later.
Yeah. Onward. Alright, we've been finding a bunch of odd and end pieces. Daniel did just find a really cool piece of like brass. Looks like a suspender piece. I have found pieces of knives and stuff, but that is pretty sweet right there.
Tell me what that is.
We're about to start working our way to the creek.
Some really perfect piece of cut lead.
I'm not sure.
That's older than 1908, then.
Yeah, it is.
It's like later 1800s, probably.
Well, let's go in my to-go box.
There's stuff here. It's just scattered. Onward. Finally, I have found something. Alright, it's a button. There's been 2 Confederate buttons come out of this site. 1 eagle button. I hope it's not an eagle button, but I'll take it if it is. Alright, Daniel, you want to do the honors, sir?
Let me get my gloves off.
Looks like an eagle.
A thick eagle. It feels too heavy to be an eagle button.
That's probably a black eye. It looks like it. I see that stripe down the middle.
It's eagle.
Yeah.
Brush that off a little bit.
It's an Eagle Artillery.
Is it? Is it an A? If it is, it's my first.
That's an Eagle C, I think.
Calvery?
I think I see something. For sure. Maybe I'm just imagining it.
This is the general service.
Dude, I swear, like before I got it all dusty, I could see a letter and it looked like.
Pretty sweet though. I mean, I'll take it.
Congratulations.
Sweet. We're about 50 yards from the well. Alright guys, we have an update. It is a Calvery button. Thanks to Daniel and his brush. Sweet. Sweet. And there's still many more woods to go through. Oh, what's up? I know I haven't been filming much. That's because this stuff is scattered. scattered everywhere. Daddy just hollered and said, Zach, I don't know what this is. It's usually something good. Or something modern. What in the world is that? Sterling silver.
No idea what it is. What's going on over here?
Silver.
It's got something on the back, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
That's a familiar looking symbol. Oh, no.
The back mark is modern though, I believe.
Say sterling or 95?
Sterling. Let me get in the shade. No, that don't work. I can't see out here. It's so bright. That's pretty cool though to pull some silver out of here. With your bright shirt. Good God.
High vis, baby.
It's tough, ain't it? There's stuff here, but.
But that stopped you.
And now I don't even remember where my detector is.
87. I thought it was going to be a quarter or something. Yeah.
I can't do anything with this shirt right now. Too bright. There's silver in these hills. I'll turn it back on if we find anything. I don't know how much longer we're staying. We just looked that up. It's a 1930s silver watch fob. So, pretty cool. Daddy likes digging silver and that kind of stuff more than he likes Civil War relics. So, glad he found it. Oh, I'm wore out, guys. Alright. Just dug this a few seconds ago. Let me know if you know what it is. Brass. Just wanting to make sure it's not something from the war. But I also dug this before this. Check this out, y'all. That is some sort of silver coin. Slightly bigger than a dime, which is weird. And we can't tell if it's scalloped or reeded on the side. So if anybody knows, I called Kurt from the Hoover Boys, and I sent him some pictures over. I'm still waiting to hear back from him. But just right there's the right there is the chimney remains, and about 20 yards over my shoulder is where I dug at this here. So it's been a crazy day. That's 2 pieces of silver, 2 buttons, 1 Confederate, 1 Union, and a bunch of odd and ends. So I'll turn it back on if we find anything else. Well, since I didn't get enough footage yesterday, I decided to come back and look for another home site in these woods, and I think we're pretty close to it. I just turned the machine on, and there's iron and there's some other signals in the ground. Only thing I'm worried about is it sounds like there might be some modern trash in the ground, which makes me nervous. I mean that won't be as enjoyable. But I'll show you what I'm looking at here. We haven't seen any chimney remains or a well yet, but it's up on this ridge and it's just a little flat spot up here. There's privet hedges. Haven't seen any flowers yet, but I'm gonna poke around here for a little bit, dig a couple signals, and we'll see what we're dealing with. First signal. Oh, not a good sign. It's not an old one at all. Let's keep going. Not gonna give up on one signal. Well, guys, I've been digging a lot of iron signals, with the iron signals that I've come across, but I just dug this. I'm not sure, but I think that might be a piece to a musket. I'm gonna have to look it up right quick, but man, that sure looks like what that is.
Sorry that I couldn't bring my puppy on this video. It was too long walk for him.
It was too far of a walk, wasn't it?
It was too far.
Alright, guys, if this is what I think it is, we're on to something. Onward. Oh, what's up, guys? We dug a couple square nails, but other than that, a couple pieces of horseshoes. Didn't really find anything else. And on our way out, come across this. Now, I've shown this in one video before, But I didn't realize it was the same home site that I was looking for. Check that out.
Look how high up we are.
Yeah. I don't know. Whoever lived here had some money. That's for sure.
No,
Like
show them the higher place up.
Stone foundation right here.
No, show them the higher.
And it almost looks like it was a double deck. And then there's bricks and rocks. Yeah, it's high up, isn't it, buddy?
Yeah, it's like 1,000 feet up.
I mean, there's an older hinge, but it's round nails. Probably multi-generational. Here's the chimney remains over here. What's left of them. But I'm telling y'all what. This is a trash pit. This is a trash pit. I'm guessing this was the front porch right here. I don't know. But and it just dropped straight off. Very strange. But we're gonna cut through this way, drop down, and there's a house on the 1864 map that I'm wanting to try to locate before we leave this coming week, spring break. I'll be able to get out a little bit with the kids.
Can I show you a caterpillar?
You see one?
No, wait a second. Look at that rock. Show them that rock first.
That's cool rock, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I gotta show you one of the caterpillars.
Okay.
There's a bunch of them around here.
Oh, I see one. Be careful on the edge of this.
There it is. Do not touch those kind of caterpillars. They can sting you.
Those can't. I used to catch those all the time.
What?
What? Yep. All right, let's move on. This is a trash pit, ain't it, baby? It sucks too because I guarantee you there's silver coins and everything else here.
It says there's 10 everywhere.
Yeah, I mean it's littered with tin. I dug one hole and cut my finger twice. There's so much glass in there. But if anybody has an idea how old this might be, let me know. It's got to be at least early 1900s. I'm thinking pre-Civ though. All right, onward. Good God. How many miles, Daniel? 16?
Rounded out to 16.
Rounded out to 16. That's how far we all walked today together. Not together, but individually. We walked 16 miles. Daddy dug some pieces of horseshoes. He dug this watch fob. Really cool. Silver sterling. Some harmonica pieces. Piece of bucking ball or musket ball. Piece to a suspender. I dug a couple buckles. Lantern piece, brass hook. Let me know if you know what that is. If it might be war. Piece to a suspender. Piece to a knife. Eagle C button, Calvery coat button looks like. And not really sure. I finally heard back from Kurt. He says he thinks that this is probably half bust or older. Could be a foreign coin. Might be older. I mean, it's a little bigger than a dime, but it's definitely silver. We do know that. Daniel dug a bunch of stuff. It's got this weird decorative piece. I didn't film a lot of this because we were kind of scattered out. He dug a 1864 Indian head, which is really cool. That's the year that most of the action took place in this county. Bell seal, harmonica reeds. Let us know if you know what this is. It feels heavy like lead, and there's like lines going around it. It almost is threaded. I'm not sure. Let us know if you know what that is.
There's a special 1864 Indian. Kind of look it up and see.
This is that block eye, cast eye button he dug, I should say. It's a different kind too. It's thinner than the ones I find here, and it doesn't have the same back. Harmonica reeds, piece to a pocket watch. We're not sure what this is. It's like lead. It almost has that. It almost has a plate look to it, but it's slick. There's nothing on the front. We looked at it pretty close. That hook is interesting though. I know they made things like plates the same way that they make plates. They made other things, but
Alright, dudes. I went hunting with Zach Byrd in Georgia today, and we were hitting an old home site, and oh my God, I had this piece of lead, and I dug it, and I showed Zach, and we thought it kind of might have looked like a buckle or something, but we were like, eh. And then I just cleaned the thing, And then I seen this. Oh my God, man. I know it's just lead, but this is the coolest thing I've ever dug in my life. I've been wanting a plate forever. And I guess this is a buckle, not a plate. But I mean, it's friggin' US. And about friggin' cried when I washed it off in the sink. Oh my God, man. And this is probably the best friggin' day of my life, man. I love this thing. It's friggin' amazing. Thanks, dude.
Dug this suspender clip. It's got some gold in it. Really cool. And then a bunch of trash. So, I enjoyed it, guys.
Good hunt.
Nice meeting you too, man.
Too, man. Thank you.
We killed it today.
Yes, sir.
Silver, gold, Civil War. You can't beat it. Time to go home and eat something, ain't it? Thanks for watching.